Hello, and welcome to another Rang Rouge unit of the Reek, and today we're taking a look at the AEC MK3 available to the Guards Armoured Division. So AEC, or the Associated Equipment Company, was a British pretty much truck manufacturer, and they decided, hey, why don't we build a armoured car for the British Armed Forces and see if they liked it. And so they did in pretty much late 41. Their whole design philosophy was to essentially make an armoured car that could pretty much go toe-to-toe with modern tanks of the day. And so they made AEC armoured car, presented it to British Army, they liked it and said, hey, why don't we produce a couple hundred? And so they did. From 42 to 43, they developed 600 of these vehicles. They weighed anywhere from 11 to 13 tons for the later models, had 65mm of armour with a bit of slope, and carried a rather standard tank gun. The Mark 1 model would have a 2-pounder, the Mark II would have a 6-pounder, and a Mark III would have a 75mm gun. The Mark III, which is running game, would mainly see service during the Western Front campaign through France and Germany, Netherlands, so on and so forth. They were pretty effective because it was armed with a gun that could actually deal with Panzer IVs, Stugs, mortars, etc. The one major downside, Joe, was it was a tank on reels. And reels aren't that great because if they get punctured or shot out, you can't exactly move. And having a flat tyre when you're in the middle of a firefight against a Flak 88 isn't exactly ideal. In-game, the AEC MK3 is available from A to C phase for the Guards Armour Division, and it has 2 weapons. So in terms of weaponry, you got your standard 75mm cannon. Here is the British one with 5 accuracy, 6 routed fire, 11 AP with 25 shots, and 5 HE with 17 shots and 1 km range. It's pretty standard for 75mm, and you got a pretty standard machine gun as well, nothing really too fancy here. Pop down to the miscellaneous stat, you got 8 frontal armor, 3 at side and 2 at back, and is an enclosed vehicle. Bad stealth, a speed of 25 km off-road and 77 km on the road, and high optics capability because it's a recon vehicle. In battle, the AEC MK3 is awesome. It's an awesome vehicle. It should be called the Awesome English Car Mark III because it's a recon tank on reels. It is 5 points more expensive, slower, surprisingly, for a recon vehicle, and it has 1 less machine gun, but you got recon optics on a tank. That's a huge difference, as that allows you to spot enemy anti-tank guns, bazookas, or Panzer Strike Squads, etc. much more efficiently. And that's what makes the AEC MK3 bloody awesome, also because it's a tank in the recon tab, essentially. Now, in terms of when you should get it, because you can get it from A to C phase, I highly recommend you get the run in A phase, because in A phase you only really have to worry about Pak 38s, which can kill you, but have a less chance of killing you than, let's say, a Pak 40, which are pretty rare during A phase. And also, all the tanks that you're going to fight are pretty much a joke, except for maybe a Stug F8 or Firefly, but those are pretty rare. So during A phase, where you also don't have developed front lines, having this recon tank to be the spearhead of a push, to spot targets, to allow your other vehicles to fire back, and also just to, to be a bloody awesome tank, is useful. It's a really good vehicle. Stupidly good. I highly recommend, if you haven't already, put one of these guys in A phase, and you are going to bloody love it. It's fantastic. It really is just fantastic. I love using this unit, and so should you. So I'm going to end it off on that. This has been another Rang Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.